Hi, it's Vicky. Thanks for joining me. Today's immunity focus class is really good if you're feeling a little bit sick or sluggish. It's really good to do in the fall, so the seasons, when they're changing, the spring and the autumn season, it's really good to do then. Or if you're just feeling a little bit run down, it's a nice, nourishing, slow practice. It's going to get into the lymphatic system and the nervous system and help slow things down for you. We're going to start in standing today. So you have your feet nice and grounded, legs relaxed, and you're just going to swing the body side to side, tapping around. It's just good for the lymphatic system. Getting a gentle twist side to side here. We'll go for a few more in each direction. Just letting the whole spine be kind of relaxed, let the knees be soft, maybe you can bend the knees a little bit as well. And then when you're ready, you're going to come to the front of your mat. Bring your hands in front of your heart center and perhaps set an intention for your day. Maybe it's to be well, to be healthy, to be happy, to be present. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, mount them down the back, interlace the hands and fold forward, hinge from the hips. And then just let the spine rock side to side here, hips side to side, body side to side. Release the hands down, come onto the shins and inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine, flat back. And then bend through one knee and take the same hand down and then just twist open here, reach the arm up. So twists are really good for detoxifying and getting into the lymphatic system. Twisting the other way now, bending through the same knee as the arm. We're going to be working on both of those today, so we're going to be doing a little bit of twisting and then working on the lungs as well, opening up through the side body. When you're ready, bend through the knees, reach the arms all the way to the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands back to your heart center for a moment. Then bend through one knee, take the other foot behind you, bend it lots so you can send the other foot behind you, come onto the tippy toes of that foot. Then reach up through the opposite arm here. And take a big side stretch here, so really trying to get into the lungs, the side body, breathe. And then release back to center, bring that foot in, send the other foot behind you and across, then bend into the front knee, reach up through the opposite arm and just breathe here. Again, expanding through the side body and the lungs. And releasing back through center. Come into chair pose, sink down through the hips, reach the arms out in front of you. And then from here, just crossing one elbow underneath the other. And then just give yourself a good hug here. Maybe you can give yourself a little massage into the shoulder blades as well. And just check you can see your big toes before you send your weight behind you. Drawing gently in through your lower belly, belly button back into towards the spine. Taking one more round of breath here. And then on that hug, giving yourself that warm hug, let yourself fold forward over your legs here. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine, flat back. Maybe hands come to shins. And then come down, framing your feet, stepping your way back into your high plank for a moment. Then bend the knees and wave the spine up to downward facing dog, lifting up through the hips. And start to walk out. Might be your first dog for today, so really spread through the wrists. Keep your knees nice and bent so you can start to lengthen through the lower back. And then just shaking your head out. Letting it be nice and fluid. And then from here, inhale, bend through the knees. Looking forward, lift the hips, and then either fly or step your feet in between the hands here. Then inhale, reach your way back through chair pose. Exhale. Then cross your other elbow underneath. Give yourself another hug. It's going to be the least natural way probably. So see if you can soften down through your shoulders, relax through your jaw and your face. And building that heat through the thighs, come down a little deeper. And then hug your way forward, folding over your legs, forward fold here. Inhale, halfway lift, hands can come to shins, flat back. Plant the hands and step your way back into your high plank. Now from here, just coming down onto the knees and the elbows. You're going to extend one leg behind you, keep rolling the thigh inwards, other arm comes out in front, frames the air. Flex up through your foot, and then from here you're going to draw elbow and knee circles at the same time. So inhale to find length, and then exhale to draw your knee and elbow circle. We're going for 4 in total. And then reach long. Maybe you can send that arm around, catch your back foot. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale to stay here. And then release that hand down. Step that foot to the outside of the pinky here. Then inhale, tap the back toes if you like. Raise the arms on it. Breathe here. We've got these meridians around the groin as well, so this helps to stretch open the hip flexors near that area. So breathe here, breathe deep. Pick up the toes of your front foot and relax here. And then when you're ready, you're going to soften your way forward, bring your elbows nice and wide, and cascade yourself down over that front leg like a waterfall here. Letting your head relax. Inhale, start to come forward again. Finding your way up with cactus arms this time, so really opening up through your chest. Lots of space here. Breathe. Maybe you can even open your heart a little bit further. We're going to be fairly gentle in today's practice though, so we want to slow everything down to help our immunity, so getting into that rest and digest. Reaching the arms up, taking them to your hands, taking them into your heart center for a moment. Then finding your way forward, hinge from the hips a little bit. So sticking up the tailbone, find neutral spine before you come into your twist. Exhale. Inhale, find a little more length in your spine. Then exhale, twist. Release up again. And then framing your front foot, step that way back to your high plank. Bend the knees, wave back to down dog. In your down dog, just softening through the chin, waving your head side to side, and start to press out through the heels by bending through the opposite knee. Pedaling it out, really feeling into the body. Maybe you can wriggle the hips a little bit, shimmy them around. And then when you're ready, you're going to ripple your spine forward into the high plank, then lower down onto your knees. And the opposite arm and opposite leg is going to reach out this time. Then finding your stability first, so gently drawing in through the lower belly. And then you're going to bring your knee and your elbow out to the side for 4 circles. So reaching forward, long, and then out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, out to the side. And when you've done your 4th one, stay here for a moment, bending through the front elbow, maybe catching the foot, opening the heart a little bit. So spreading that love into your chest, opening your heart space. Doesn't beat the foot, that's all good. And reaching forward, release that hand, step that foot to the outside of the pinky. Then just let your hips drop here, rise the arms on it. Soft through your face. Keep your breath steady here as you open up through the front of that back hip. And then just gently drawing in through the lower belly as well, supporting the lower back. Then when you're ready, exhale, you're going to cascade your way down, forward folding here. Relax yourself over your leg. Then inhale, reaching your way up. Taking a moment here with cactus arms. Then finding your way to your heart center with those hands. Then finding your twist on exhale. Inhale, find length through your spine. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, twist a deeper, a little bit deeper. And release the arms up. Frame your front foot. Find your way back to the high plank. Bend your knees, downward facing dog. Then just walking it out side to side here. Bring your feet nice and wide, and this time you're going to take a twist in your down dog. Extending opposite arm to opposite leg, and take somewhere you can hold. Maybe the thigh, maybe the calf. Just finding that nice twist in the spine. Massaging out those internal organs here, and then releasing that hand. Taking that other twist. Then releasing that hand down, come down onto your knees, and we're going to find puppy pose. You can have your feet tucked if you like. Get up to get this like little meridian in the foot as well. And then just start to walk your hands forward, keep your hips over your knees, send your heart forward, bring your arms out nice and wide. Relax your forehead down. And if you like today, you can take twisted puppy, so you can send one arm underneath, thread it underneath here. And either let your head turn or keep it down. If that doesn't feel good or if it's too strong, feel free to just come back to your regular puppy or melting heart. And then really feel into the chest and underneath the armpits. So this area is often where the lymphatic system can get a little bit compromised, especially in the fall. So we're kind of in autumn, almost in winter in New Zealand, but you might be coming into spring, summer. Lucky you. Often we can get sick, especially when it's windy. So you're going to send the other arm underneath now. Come into your twist. Again, if it doesn't feel quite right for your spine, staying for a few more rounds of breath than your regular puppy. Then sending that arm underneath, coming back to your regular puppy. Three more rounds of breath here. One more round of breath. Then rolling yourself up, you're going to find yourself onto your knees. And then when you're ready, we're going to take another detoxifying, really good lymphatic waking up kind of movement here. So you're going to bring your hands onto your shoulders. And we're going to inhale to the left and exhale to the right. And we're going to just keep doing this for a few moments. Inhale left, exhale. Go for two more. Nice. Now just stretch the arms up, interlace the hands. And then you're going to come back down into a forward fold here. So interlace the hands behind the back, open heart, exhale, forward fold. And then just let those arms come up over the head. Take one more round of breath. Coming on up, taking your time to get here, go nice and slowly. Find your way back into all fours. Just got a little bit more to go. Tuck the toes, extend the hips up to the sky, walk out your dog again. Inhale, raise one leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw the knee towards the chest. Back foot roughly 45-degree angle, and then work your way into your pyramid pose. So drawing in through the lower belly, drawing the front hip, the back hip forward. Breathing here, softening through your jaw, face. And maybe you can let yourself melt over the front leg. Make it a little bit more restorative, relaxing. And then working your way up that leg, it's going to open the body out to triangle pose, reaching up through the top arm. Extend the hips behind you, so push the hips away from you. So pushing the hips in opposite direction to the front leg, and then draw your hips forward slightly. Reach up through the top arm. So you look up or look forward or look down, depending on how your neck feels today. Whatever feels good for you. Maybe you can send the top arm around the bottom waist. And then just lengthen through both sides of your waist here, opening up through the top shoulder as well. One more round of breath. Releasing the bind, bring that arm back up, and just bend into the front knee. And then working your way, we're going to bend into your back knee this time. And then just bring your hips down into Skandasana here. Maybe you can reach the arms forward today, build a bit of strength, rolling up through the front leg. If that foot doesn't meet the earth, that's all good. Just do what you can with what you've got today. And then from here, just going to come into a forward fold. So wide-legged forward fold. Pivot your toes in towards each other, big toes towards each other, heels out, melt your way down here, forward fold. And if you're still with me, we're going to pivot our way to face the other side now. Coming into pyramid pose on the other side, so turning the back foot 45-degree angle roughly. Send your front hip back hip slightly forward, and then just come onto the fingertips. Perhaps you'd like to forward fold the body, relax the body here. And then working your hands up the leg, opening up through your hips again, reaching up through the top arm into triangle pose. Again, you can look forward, down, or up to you, and then reaching the arm around underneath if you like, catching the top of the thigh, opening up through the shoulder. Keep sending the hips forward slightly. One more round of breath. Reaching up through the top arm, finding your way on the inside leg, and then crawling, maneuvering your way over to Skandasana. So releasing the back leg, roll it open, releasing the back leg and roll it open, reaching the arms forward, breathe. Then finding your way down onto your mat. Going to come into a really nice shoulder opening, so you're going to lie yourself down. Bring your elbow out to the side, and then come onto the fingertips of the other hand, and then just tuck the feet up. Let the knees rock up towards the sky and over. You'll feel quite an intense stretch into the chest and the pec minor, so this area around the shoulder here. If you like, you can extend one leg to straight if you like. Maybe you'd like to catch the top foot as well. Whatever feels good for you. Breathing steady. Relaxing through that bottom shoulder. Relaxing through the chest and the muscles around the shoulder and the chest. We're here for 5 more rounds of breath. A full inhale, a long exhale. And then releasing that top knee down, coming onto your belly for a moment, and find your way into a lazy sphinx. And just notice, maybe softening your eyes to close, how that feels between each side of your body. So how does this side of your body feel compared to the other side? Relax down through your hips, softening through the butt muscles and the hips. And now we're going to bring the other elbow out to a gold post position here. Let the ear come down, tuck the knees up. And maybe that's you today, or maybe you'd like to extend the bottom leg out long, maybe catching the top foot if you like. So getting this really nice opening into the front of the quad, the shoulder. There's just so much benefits to this particular shape. If you feel any pinching or anything, please do come out sooner. Otherwise, we're going to stay here together for 5 more rounds of breath. One more full round of breath here. And then releasing that knee back on down. And just find your way into child's pose, bringing your knees nice and wide. Big toes to touch. Extend your heart forward again. Allow everything that we've done together to settle into the body. And breathe deep into your hips. One more round of breath. Then work your hands up. Settle your hips back down onto your heels. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that really helps with your immunity. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please do comment below, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.